Hello everyone, this is not a fun video to make, but quite frankly I have to make this at some point. I, alongside many others, are leaving town of Salem too, and I'm honestly not surprised at all by this. The writing has been on the walls for literally since the game came out in open beta, and Town of Salem 2 is self-destructing very quickly right now. It's been self-destructing slowly over the past 2 years, but now it's basically inevitable. So, first off, let's take a look at the Steam charts. I'm sure Redditor will put it on screen. Hi, Redditor. Now, but after April Fools, people realized, wow, we enjoyed this purely for the chaos, and now it's way worse. Without so much chaos, and that's my theory at least. And then pretty much like 50% drop off of players or so, or I'm probably wrong, correct me on screen later, but there was a huge drop off of players. And even before that, like I think like a month and a half ago or so, a lot of all-any players ditched to play better TOS 2 because all-any was sucked, which I'll get to in a moment, but they came to better TOS 2, were very unskilled, and that unfortunately burnt out a lot of skilled BTOS 2 players, so now modded is just like not very skilled. Actually no, now modded is dead. It used to be not very skilled. That caused modded to die out, unfortunately. So that's why that's happened. So Better TOS 2 is pretty much Tuba Games, and ranked if it ever fills now. Right, so I did say I was gonna get into it. Moderation on the base game does not punish throwing. Like it or not, throw it, you have to confess to throwing and if you just throw, you're completely fine. And this is a massive problem because of the amount of trolls that are coming onto the now free game. You saw this in TOS 1 Classic with people just like making mobile bots for non-Coven expansion games. And now it's just a whole bunch of trolls and people who are really, really bad at the game. And like refuse to learn, just populate all-any, and at least that's happened over the past 2 or 3 months. And I think the damage is pretty much irreparable now, unfortunately. Thankfully, the racists and such are actually getting punished now, despite the fact that there still seems to be a lot of them. I can't personally attest to this. This is just from what I've heard. I fully confess I haven't touched all-any in quite some time. Or at least, well, haven't paid attention to all-any in quite some time. But, this is from, like, a good couple of people who know what the heck they're talking about. Yeah, so that's what caused all the ripple effects, and that's what caused Better TOS 2 to die out, was people going, wow, I sure hope this works, and then it didn't. And then all the actually skilled people got frustrated and stopped playing because there were a lot of unskilled players, and now modded is dead. And the only hope of getting a Town of Salem 2 game is all-any where strategy goes to die. Okay, hi, Future Bread Lover here. I know it's a little bit anticlimactic, but like, Q is actually going right now. It was right after a Tuba stream, but it is going. So there's a chance Better TOS 2 is gonna die off. Like, maybe, possibly. I wouldn't count on it given all the information in this video, but maybe. That is to say, it's not completely, utterly dead like it sounds like it is, and it's not just all-any that in the TOS 2 games you can play, it's just gonna be extremely unskilled casual games. Casual queue games, that is. Which, yeah, that's something at least. So, what can be done about this? Quite frankly, Digital Banditos needs to do something. I genuinely, if they post an announcement, I want them to say something about they're planning something. Even if they just like post an announcement, so what kind of sandwich they had today, that would be great because it shows that they actually do in fact exist. The amount of throwing and trolling is absolutely unacceptable for any kind of game, and that let me make this very clear, if that doesn't change, the game dies within, honestly, 2 or 3 months. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's up to Digital Banditos, whether or not they actually do anything. And, like, somehow figure out the nightmarish reporting system that has been nightmarish, but now is so much worse, but is the only shot of making stuff better, because out of the rapidly dwindling number of players they have, the only chance you get of not just continuously bleeding players is to have people who can think, which will unfortunately, I mean, if you ban 80% of the, or if you, like, punish 80% of the player base because 80% of the player base is throwing, there's a lot of people are going to start being really upset. But also, 80% of the player base is throwing, basically, and paying no attention to the game whatsoever. And hopefully that number's smaller. I'm making these numbers up out of my own imagination, because I haven't played all any in a while. But even if it is 80% of the player base who doesn't know what they're doing and is basically throwing, that's still the same thing. And something has to change. I mean, I know, like, you'd have to literally change the rules, but that's fine. Something needs to change, or else the game goes down in flames, like it already has demonstrated to be doing. I'm saying the truth, and I know that I'm saying the truth, because it's literally happening right now. Right, so, also, what will I be doing now? Some of you have seen on my Discord, I have announced that I've gotten super duper burnt out of TOS 2. I will post... I should really post that on YouTube, huh? I'll post that on YouTube. The text, like, yep. Words are hard, jeez. I'll post that on YouTube to say what exactly I said. I will be changing the course of this YouTube channel, which is scary and unfun, but I'm doing it anyway. Sorry for those of you who really like my Town of Salem stuff, by the way. I'm so glad you stuck around to watch that. There's probably gonna be at least a couple more Town of Salem videos, realistically. And yeah, like, for those of you who appreciated my content, it means the world to me. You'd be surprised. But unfortunately, I just can't keep up Town of Salem content for all the reasons addressed in this video and in the Burnout post. So I'm going to be shifting gears to partially variety. I mean, the two games that are most likely going to happen a lot are Clock Tower and Minecraft. Clock Tower being Blood on the Clock Tower. That's the most likely, alongside Balatro, which, Balatro content's, like, really hard to make. Maybe. I can cook something up, maybe. Who knows? Minecraft, I'll absolutely be cooking stuff up. I have a video that's, like, 80% complete in my editing software right now, and I'm working on a new zombie apocalypse thing, like, right now. Not right now, actually, I haven't worked on it today, but minor detail. There's, so, more Minecraft stuff in the future, some TOS 2, heck, maybe even TOS 1, I haven't checked on TOS 1 in a while, maybe TOS 1's still alive, that'd be fun. Minecraft zombie apocalypse stuff, Block Wars, maybe? As of the time of recording, I don't know if I'm in Block Wars right now. That'd be, like, so cool. Surely. That'd be a wonderful video, surely, but, yeah, it'll be more stuff, more Minecraft, more Clock Tower, more variety, yada yada, which kinda sucks because I know, like, 80% of my audience I have built up on TOS 2, but I can't do anything about that, man. Like, if Digital Banditos revives the game, I might be back, honestly.